welcome back to Drop the G Outdoors. On this adventure, we're chasing southern whitetails, and we just so happen to be hunting the end of the rut. And because of that, we see all types of exciting things. For the first couple days, we're really seeing a lot of does more than anything, but you can tell by the footage that they are fired up. Straight into this corn, 100%. Know where the good food is. They're all looking at a buck. Although that doe madness is really fun to watch, we were there because we wanted to get into the bucks. And after the first couple days, we finally started seeing some, but it was really kind of 2-year-olds, young deer trying to get their chance after the major part of the rut goes through, but it's still really fun to watch. You can tell while I was sitting in these hardwoods that these young bucks were kind of going in and all around me. They were really fun to watch, but I was waiting and hoping that them running around back and forth would hopefully draw in a big boy, but it doesn't happen, and that's part of it. swap back and forth and hunted some fields to hopefully see some deer cruising back and forth. I had this young 5-pointer come in right in front of me, but still no luck for several days. So it's getting near the end of the hunt and I'm getting a little bit desperate. So I sit on a field early one morning to hopefully catch some bucks chasing back and forth, and I break out the grunt call. And I don't really expect much to happen. It's just near the last day, so I give it a shot. But little do I know that brings in a buck from so far away that I can't really tell what it is until after I get the camera on it. So I finally get honed in on this buck, but he's really far away, over 200 yards the first time I see him, which is no big deal. However, I'm hunting with a slug gun, and if you know, that can get a little iffy once you get really far out there. So I tried to grunt at him and get him a little closer, but nothing's really working. So once the buck gets close enough, I realize that this is what I'm looking for. He's not the biggest, he's not the world record, but he's a very nice buck for me, and I was thrilled to shoot him. However, he's still 200 yards away. My only chance is for him to kind of circle closer, which is exactly what he's doing, but he's gonna go into the woods, so I have to make a move quickly. So before the buck leaves the field, he's finally really at a range that I'm comfortable with at 165 yards. So I prop up, put it on the third dot of my scope reticle, and just see what happens. As soon as I fired the shot, I felt phenomenal because you can hear in the film the bullet hitting off of the deer. So I knew something happened and he ran hard like I hit him. So I had a hope and a prayer that maybe I could at least get some blood on the ground. After all this excitement of watching him for 30 minutes this morning when it was too dark, to not knowing what he was, to finally deciding I'm going to shoot him, to him being too far, he only goes 20 yards into the woods. It's the best track you can ask for. I actually don't have to track. I can see his belly from the field. So it's the perfect scenario.
165 yards.
Sometimes hunts work out on the first day, and sometimes things don't work out to the very last minute, like on this hunt. But I couldn't have asked for a better experience and a better time, and I hope that this inspires you to get out there and do the same. So on that note, I appreciate you watching, and don't forget to drop the G.